Hey there, gang. Welcome back to Griever Productions. Now, as you know, I receive a huge number of recommendations over the course of doing what I do here on the YouTube and Patreon as well. And every now and then I'll get inboxed a song from Patreon that I try to put everything on the list and give everything equal footing. And yet, even though I'm relatively diligent about it, sometimes I just forget. I am only human, and I do apologise, but this is one that has been on the list for a fair bit now to do, and thank you for the patience of those people that have asked for this one. This is a newcomer to the channel, a lady by the name of Morissette Amon, live on Wish 107.5. Was the one of the videos of the Rose, was that on the same channel? I feel like it was on the same channel. I could be wrong. And doing a cover of a song called Rise Up. Now, I don't know the song off the top of my head. I might do once the song starts playing. And I know nothing about the vocalist, rather, or what is required in this song. So it's going to be a little bit of a surprise on all fronts, really. So before we begin, please do leave a like on the video. It really does help if you have not subscribed. Highly appreciate it if you did so. I'm going to grab a drink, actually, before I start this. I need to do that. I'm just unplugging myself. Gotta love new setup things. But without any further ado, let's have a listen to Morissette Amon performing Rise Up.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round.
Whoop. I keep forgetting that if you hold the click on the video, it starts to speed it up. And there were a few things that went through my head. First of all, why is the quality at 720? Because that's the highest it can go. I thought I was having an Australian internet moment.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can find
I'm going to stop those captions. They are so wrong.
But I see it in you, so we go work it out. Move
Wish
mountains.
107.5.
We can walk it out. Move mountains. I'll rise like the day, and I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up.
Oh, wow.
And I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up. I like the waves. I'll rise up. In spite of the ache, I'll rise up. And I'll do it
beautiful.
1,000 times again.
Okay. All right. Before we go any further on that one, so I'll let you guys in on a little thing here. I love her vocal style. I love the voice that she's got. It's gorgeous, right? Absolutely gorgeous voice. Sometimes when I hear a voice like this, I do get a little concerned. And now the reason is, as a vocal coach, I hear a lot of people come in and say, I want to sing like people such as, you know, your Alicia Keys and people from around that era who this person genuinely reminds me of, and not in any form of bad way. And what their kind of original expectation of that is, oh, if I just push really hard, I can get those notes. And it's not the way to do it. It's not the way to do it at all. Because volume is not the key. Volume is something that comes later. Okay? That is pretty far down the list when it comes to teaching vocal. In my opinion, breathing is first. Because breathing sets in position a whole heap of things that can go wrong. It breaks a lot of bad habits and that sort of thing. Part of the reason that I usually get concerned is, again, that is generally the mentality of somebody that really wants to get into this style of music, is that loud is better. Nah, absolutely not. Because what they will usually go for is the power over the beauty. And again, we don't want that. In this case, I am not worried at all. The way that she was able to get those higher notes, I suspect, I'm not 100% on this, because for me, my ear, it is easier for me to tell when a male is in mixed voice than it is for me to pick it when a female is doing mixed voice. But I'm suspecting that she is in mixed voice here. And the way that she has approached it is incredible. If that is the case, which again, I only suspect it is, she's not belting so much as what a lot of people kind of go, oh, you know, this song is, you know, this style is a lot of belting. It can be, but what she's doing it is approaching it in a way that technique comes first, that beauty comes through, and sure, she's got some volume there. You can tell that she's got some volume, but the volume is something that is a byproduct of everything else that she has in operation currently, as it currently stands. And it sounds terrific. Go for the beauty, go for the emotion, go for the breathing first. Then worry about volume later. Incredible.
For you, for you, for you, for you.
Very lovely control.
The silence isn't quiet. It feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying. And I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move.
Interesting.
mountains.
Now, I'm going to take it back here. Now, there is something that I would like to point out. There is something that she probably would look back and go, oh, I didn't really like how I did that, right? But if she ever is watching this, and I hope she does, I feel you, because let's be real, vocals, when it comes to the reliability of vocal, there's only so much that you can do. Every now and then, even with the best technique in the world, if you are a little bit off on one day, and what I mean by off is, like, if you're feeling not at 100% one day, if you're even feeling at 98%, sometimes the voice can do really, really annoying things. Like, I've looked into a lot of the science behind it, and I'm just going to say this, and I don't know if people are going to think that I'm being sexist in saying this or whatever. Women have it a lot harder than men in these sorts of circumstances. With the constant change of hormonal imbalances and that sort of thing that go on within the female body, it makes it a lot harder for women to be consistent with their vocal work. The ones that have had to put in so much more work than a man usually. And it's not until you really dive into the sciences behind it that it's crazy. But continuing on.
And I know you feel like dying.
That part there.
And I promise we'll
But,
take the world.
sorry, part of the main reason I wanted to stop and highlight that is because while it wasn't, like, technically perfect or anything like that, I feel like that actually goes toward the emotion of the song anyway. But yeah, food for thought.
To its feet. Move mountains. We can walk it out. Move mountains. And I'll rise up. I'll rise like the day. And I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up.
Oh, wow.
Do it 1,000 times again.
I want to hear that again.
Rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Okay. All right. She is definitely using a mixed voice here, whether she knows it or not. Okay. So the reason that I'm finding, oh shoot, I've skipped way ahead. Hang on. Okay. So I'm back here. All right. The reason that I stop here and I find this part so incredibly fascinating, I'd love to know what her history is in terms of vocal coaching, if there's been any, or if it is a case of that she just knows her voice very, very well. I nearly used the word intimately, and then people would think that was just a weird word to say in that moment. But there are people that sing that don't know their voice very well. I'll tell you that right now. Now, the reason that I say this is I actively watched as you can see in her face as she changes the placement, as in where the sound is resonating in her mouth. And yet the tone didn't change drastically, okay? Which is not me saying that it's lip-synced. It's not me saying that this is fake. It is me, in fact, looking at this and going, huh, she was able to pinpoint that change in her vocal where it needed to change placement in order for the voice to sound coherent from one register to the next. That is very intriguing. And that is very, very interesting. Not many people think about that. And I need to hear it again, because that is stunning. Because it's all here for now. Mid. And it goes right back here.
And I'll do it 1,000 times again.
And back to the front. Interesting.
For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. Oh. We will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh.
Brilliant.
We will rise, and I'll rise up. I'll rise like the day I'm rising, in spite of the ache. And I'll do it 1,000 times again. I rise up, I rise like the day I rise up. In spite of the ache, I rise up. And I'll do it 1,000 times again. I rise up, high like the waves. I rise up. In spite of the ache, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you.
Wish Exclusive on Wish 1075.
I understand that they've got to plug the channel, but God, that's so jarring.
Again and again and again.
Wow. Wow, what a voice. What a voice. Okay. Okay. Truthfully, what a stunning, stunning voice. Based upon what I'm hearing here, oh man, she knows that voice very, very well. And, oh man, I'd love to chat with her. I'd love to chat with her about like what her vocal history is and like what she learned, how she learned, anything like that. And even if there is no formal teaching or anything like that, I'd love to learn how she kind of felt out her voice and how she kind of manipulated it to do the things that she does. I hate that word, manipulation. I really do. I really do. I hate that word. I hate that word, but it's a fitting word. I would love the thing that I would need to know, right? The thing that I would love to know is that is there any full concerts of hers online from start to finish? The reason that I would like to know this is there's so much stamina that is required in order to sing like this for long periods of time. And it's fine to do it for one song. It's another thing to hear it done for an entire concert. And it's another thing to take it even further than that and do it for multiple concerts, if that makes sense. You know, when people are touring, they'll do, you know, a couple of concerts in a week or whatever. And don't get me wrong, the touring schedules aren't nearly as jam-packed as they used to be. but it can still be difficult. And I'd just like to clarify too, that's not me doubting that she can do it. I just want to see how she goes about it, because that would be very, very cool. That'd be very, very cool. Anyway, I loved this. That was a great vocal performance. You can tell that she cares so much about the emotion. And when it comes to singing and when it comes to consuming music as well, if a song doesn't grab you, then you've lost 80% of the possible audience for that anyway. And that's before they even go, oh, that's a really good singer. Because I feel like being a good singer isn't enough. You've got to be able to grab people with what you're singing. You've got to have the emotion on point. Like, that's a super important thing. Like I've said it before, if you don't grab somebody in the first, like, line or two of a song that you're singing, maybe don't do the song. She does a great job, though. I was hooked. I was hooked immediately. That's all the time I have for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe, do all that sort of thing. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what we did here today, for as little as $3 Australian per month, you can join us over on Patreon and become one of our tiered members and join the wonderful list of people here. If you're into gaming, I also have a gaming channel that I have recently gotten back into. And also, on this splash screen, you might see something a little bit interesting. More news on that coming soon.